Well, my friends. Happy Thursday. It's 12 o'clock, so it's Thursday. No, Wednesday. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Well, good evening, my friends. Well, good morning. Sorry. I'm just all over the place. That's how the energy feels like. It's all over the place. Well, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so you see my posts. You will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. So, yeah. It's been a day. It's been a day. I don't know, the energies are kind of weird. How are you guys out there? Because, I don't know, the energy's kind of fucking weird. I don't know, I can't sleep. I just got home a little while ago. And, I don't know, I've just been thinking about some things. I don't know, I just been in my head a lot today. I don't know. So, I don't know. We're going to take some cards out. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so we have victim and wounded. Like I split the deck. Visionary, victim, and wounded. Right there. Interesting. Interesting. Victim and wounded. I guess that's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. We're gonna see what we got. Alright. Let's see. I don't know, it feels like someone's struggling. That's what it feels like. Someone's struggling internally. Like, inside. Like their spirit. Like somebody's spirit feels like heavy. What's going on, Keith? Do you feel the energies, dude? I can't sleep for the life of me. And I gotta be to work by like 8 o'clock. And I can't sleep. It's annoying. And when I can't sleep, I guess, oh look, we have beggar, and we have servant. So someone's a beggar and someone's a servant. That part. Amen. I just read that. So what are you doing up, Keith? What are you doing up, sir? Always. So yeah, it's like an uneasy feeling. That's what it feels like. Alright. Like, even the cards are struggling. Like what? Like, literally, the cards are struggling. Someone's on a struggle bus. Alright. Let's get the bowl out. I'm pretty interested on what is going on. Even like the energy's off. Someone's frequency is like off. Someone's like operating from their lower frequency. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah. Cards not having a bad day. Kind of like having a bad hair day. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see what we got. We have Mystic. So you could be very intuitive. You could have a channel. You could not have a channel. You could just know things by just knowing things. Divine. You have the divine. Excuse me. I still feel like shit, guys. So, bear with me. Alright. So, yeah, someone could be intuitive, know things, have said things. Because this person's from the divine. He, because like masculine do have gifts as well, not just females. If the masculine is balanced within himself, balancing his own feminine energy, he could be intuitive himself. Okay. Takes work, takes practice. I had to work on my masculine energy just as well I have to work on my female energy. But I like to be in my masculine energy because a lot of people just like to push my buttons these days. But yes, I do use my feminine energy when I really want to. If I want to. If. And with who I want to be soft with. Meaning, you know, that part. So, okay, so Mystic and Divine Child. Someone can listen to classical music. That's the second time I said that. Someone could like violins. Sit in violin. Someone could go to like orchestras. I love orchestras. They're beautiful. So night. Okay. I heard knight in shining armor. Those don't exist. Those don't exist. We're gonna continue because there's something here. There's something here. It's like a puzzle. All right. I'm seeing like they're just flying out tonight. I just pictured someone. Oh goodness. Yes, that is so true. Like I'm picking up on something that I personally know. So someone's like in dismantle and in distress. You see how people act? You know what I mean? Like this. The fuck? I'm just cracking up because it's something that I know. Like, always. It's a never-ending story. Look, Keith, I'm going to tell you this. I don't care what anybody says about anybody. Look at this. Who cares about what anybody says? At the end of the day, who gives it? Do they pay your bills? Do they take care of you? Do they feed you? Do they give you money? So why do you care what anybody says? Why does that even bother you? You know how many people have said a lot of things? A lot of mean things. And then, you know, I just wait until karma just hits their ass, and then I just laugh. That part. Because I don't have to do anything. I'll just light a candle and just talk to God, and God just takes care of it. That's how that works. Okay. So yeah, so someone is magical. Someone knows things. Someone could be a reader, or you're just intuitive. I feel like Pluto, like someone Scorpio is in Pluto. Mine is, and my rising is in Pluto. So I have a lot of like Scorpio in my chart, even though I'm a Virgo. So yeah, we know things. And we don't even have to be there. We just know. Because we do. Okay. So yeah, so this person that has gifts, they are part of the divine. So there's a story here. And this night, so-called night, what's going on, sir? We got Keith. We got Starseed. He keeps on changing his name like he changes his underwear. At least it's not nobody, because he is a somebody. Yeah, people assume a lot about me too, and I don't give a shit. They don't pay my bills, so I don't care. That part. So, Starseed, what's good? What's up? How's Australia, sir? How is Australia? When things settle in the next year, I'll probably go to Australia. I'm not going to travel now. You see what's going on? Do you see the madness? Do you see the madness? At least in America, we have guns. We have guns. We have guns. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. The world is going crazy. So yeah, let me finish because it's getting late. And I gotta be to work. And I'm still sick. That part. Exactly, man. There's too many demons out there, man. It's too many for me. Too many. So yeah, there's too many demons out. I don't want to mess with them. Because and then I just gotta take out the big guns. And I just like I'm trying to be good. Like Eve is really trying to be good. Confirmation. It's never, yeah, no, it's not. Well, not right now. Do you see how it's going? Yeah, I do. I'll show you. I took some the other day. You know how much this bottle costs? Do you know how much this darn bottle cost. So this bottle cost me $30. So yeah, I got it. Yeah, but mine is this is how they look like. So it's like real oregano. Like real like oregano oil. So they're $30 for a reason. It's from Gaia. It's from Gaia Herbs. No, it was $30. $30. I got it from the health food store. The other ones I didn't like, and the other ones were knockoffs, and I wanted the real stuff. So for the real stuff, you're going to spend more money. Yes, I have the capsules. Yes. It's only 30, it was $30. So, yeah. So, hey, I've been taking the iodine starseed, and let's just say I'm like, what the is going on? I asked my boss today because she's a herbalist. So she's been telling me to take iodine for many years. So I've been taking iodine for the last 4 days, and man, I've been going to the bathroom. Yeah, a lot of people told me that oregano is really good, especially the Italians, because my kid's godmother is Italian. Yeah, I haven't done any muscle testing. Yeah, a lot of people told me to take oil oregano because there's a lot of I in my group there are a lot of witches, herbal witches. So yeah, next I need a chiropractor. I need to call my chiropractor. I need to get aligned. I need to get my neck, my back, and then I need my massage therapist. I gotta call her too. Like I need to. Right there alone is gonna cost me like $300. No, I take salt. I take salt with it. Since the doctor told me I have to take salt anyways, since I have low blood pressure. So a lot of people have high blood pressure. Not me. I have low blood pressure since I was a little girl. Since I was a little kid. And they've always told me to take salt. Yeah, that part. Well, we have well water. We don't have city water. So I don't have to worry about the fluoride. That part. Toothpaste. I was buying the natural toothpaste. It was called Tom's. Yeah, no. Nope. So yeah, I have well water, so we don't have fluoride in our water. Our water comes from the earth. Yeah, we have well water. You dig a hole in the ground and you get your water. Like I said, from the earth. And I have a creek too, so we can go fishing. I think that's what I'm gonna do this summer. I'm gonna go fishing this summer. Right in my backyard. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of videos on YouTube of the boys swimming. They're gonna be actually going swimming in the next 2 weeks. Because the weather is supposed to start getting nice. Here in, well, I live in I live in upstate, so, and we're going into March, so we're going into spring. So about March, April, May, the boys usually go into the creek. And it's cold in there. They're boys, so they'll be fine. Alright, let's continue with this this mandel. Damsel. This person that's going crazy. 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 Alright. Alright, God. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing. I'm gonna do my job. Lady locked in a tower. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. You remind me of Rapunzel. Because you know how she was locked up in the castle? Look, I got a ladybug. Look! I'm getting luck! Look, a ladybug. You seen this? You seen this? Literally, right on live. A freaking ladybug. Literally. Flew on my forehead. Come on, dude. I'm not trying to kill you, bro. Can you, like, get off my forehead? You see that? That's wild. Look at him. It's like, doo. No, you're not going all the way up my sleeve. Yo, that's wild. Photobombed. Yeah, exactly. You seen that? That's, look at it. It keeps on coming back. It likes my light. It likes my light. Yo, that's crazy. Dude, I'm trying to help you, bro. Relax. Sorry, I had to talk to a ladybug. Alright. It's cool. The ladybug is safe. The ladybug is safe. Alright. Let's get to it. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we're gonna alright, let's clarify the night. Because I'm really interested in this night. You see the night, like the night is like he's like over here chilling. Looking at the yeah. Some of you guys gotta watch out of a blonde woman. Interesting. Someone like young, like in their mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s. That's weird. That's very specific. Someone that that thinks that they're all that in a bag of chips, and they're really fucking not. It's like this person only thinks about, like, they only focus on their looks because they know that their looks could get them far. Bitch, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. If I was a dude, literally, if I was a dude, I wouldn't touch this chick at all. Like, I wouldn't touch this chick. Seriously, I wouldn't. You see this? She seems pretty desperate to me. So if I was a dude, I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. And that's a fact. That's like warning, 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 red, warning. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I said what I said. Warning. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with this knight. This I feel like he's like a player. This is a player. This knight. I said a shining armor, right? Like, oh, I'm coming to save you. Oh my God, you need saving, and then ends up fucking you in the ass. That one, that part. You gotta watch out for those. All right, knight. Excuse me. So, like I said, wow, look, it made absolute fucking sense. So this knight is in distress. Because damsel is like distressed. So this knight is like a slave. And he talks with the like, those guys that think that they got the talk, right? Then they get the girl, and then they lose the girl because of their own choices. Because of their own choices. That one, their own choices. With no, that's so clean. I love it. Sin vaselina. Claro, ya tú sabes. So this knight, yeah, he's a slave to his own shit. Just play her ways. His ego's too far up his ass. That's a problem. Like, you can have an ego, right? You can have an ego. But having the biggest ego that you look so stupid, really? Like, do you hear yourself when you talk? Before you say anything? I knew it was you. I can tell by your aura. Because your picture had the same color in it. That's how. I knew it was you. That's why I spoke Spanish. Well, I did send you a message on Google Chat. You didn't send me a message. It still says unread. I was like, she probably doesn't have Google Chat. I only use it for, like, my YouTube friends. Like, YouTube peeps. I use my Google Chat for my YouTube peeps that I talk to. Because we all got gifts and we all share them with each other. And we don't use each other. That part. So yeah, so this knight is always in distress. He's a slave to his own shenanigans, his choices. That part. Yeah, he's a slave to his own choices. Alright, what else do we have with this knight and the slave? Did you see where that fell? You see that, right? I'm not gonna even touch it. We're gonna leave it like that. It felt like that for a reason. Like literally. Put a little light there. Get the little demons away, you know what I mean? Get a little light. So, this mystic is an orphan. Because look at the orphan card came out. But it came out this way, so she doesn't feel like an orphan. She does, but not in a sense, right? This kind of feels like I'm gonna keep quiet. Because obviously there's a message for all of us. For all of us. Not just for the collective, but for me too. So this person feels like an orphan, but doesn't feel like an orphan because she has the love of the divine. She's protected. She has been. Forever. 31-3. 3-3. Christ consciousness. So yeah, so I'm going to actually separate it. We're going to separate the board because that's what I'm feeling, like two different energies. Confirmation. Okay, so we're going to separate the board because that's what we're going to do, because that's what I'm sensing and that's the energy I'm feeling. Okay, so they want me to do it like this. Okay. So this knight is in distress. He's a slave to his own shit. Yeah. Let's continue. And then, and on this side, there's a divine. Someone that's intuitive. That's balanced within her masculine and feminine energies. It could be a he, she, whatever. But I'm picking up a female. I'm picking up, this is the female side and this is the male side. What the? I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in like 2 to 3 years. It's been like 2 to 3 years. Interesting. Well, I want to get a stone to separate them. We're going to get the black tourmaline because you already know. Okay. So that's how they want it. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to finish the read because I got to go to bed. And we've been on for 32 minutes and 32 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay. I want to get to more of this side of the story. Alright, can I please clarify Knight, Demsel, Demsel, Enslave. Clarify this energy, please. Hinderness. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in others. Oh yeah, that part. So this person takes pleasure in taking from others. And is self-absorbed. Likes the finer things in life. But also has lots of snakes around him. It's like this person only gets used because he uses others. See all the little snakes? Like all snakes. And they're all dark too. They're not like even... That's pretty interesting because I put this tourmaline. And tourmaline, look at what tourmaline is and what the benefits of tourmaline are. Pursues pleasures to demonstrate of health. Indulges at the expense of others. So yeah, this is what this knight does. Like he comes in, oh, charming, like, oh, fashionista, like like those romantic men. Oh, I come and help you and save you. And then once time goes by, then you start seeing the true colors, and it's like, oh, no, no, not me, not now. That part. So yeah, this person's a mess. This person's like a mess. Literally a mess. Let's see what else we have for this night. He's a beggar. But he's also alchemist. This person alchemizes through their shadows. This beggar is an alchemist. This knight that's in distress all the time makes up stories like, oh my god, like the world's gonna come to an end. No, the fuck it's not. The world's not coming to an end. Alright. Enough of this person here. Because this energy's... I'm over it. I'm over it. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Alright, let's go continue on this side. Let's see. Don Juan. Let's see. And it fell right on Mystic, so we're going to leave it like that. We're going to clarify Don Juan and what does the... So this player that's over here, now he's over here. This energy is pretty strong, actually. As I said, this person is an alchemist, so I said he goes off his shadows. He works, yeah. So Don Juan, using power, romantic attractions for private agendas. That's this person. That has done this to this person. And this person, this mystic person already knew. Because it was God that sent this person to this person to help this person. Because she was chosen by God to help this arrogant, egotistical, selfish, immature child. Yeah. That part. Because this person runs off their emotions. You know why? Unresolved baggage. From his daddy and his mama. Ain't that bad a bitch. So this person uses people as beggar because of his own insecurities. They say hurt people, yeah. And you know, it's so crazy because there's a lot of us that grew up like way worse. And we don't do none of the shit this person does. None of it. So we all have a choice. We either are pieces of shit, or we learn and we're like, fuck that, we're not going to do the same shit our parents did. We're going to do better than our parents. And if you guys don't know, I was adopted at the age of 9. I've been in foster care all my life, since I was born. Since I came out of my mom's, I don't know where. Because I don't know. I don't know if it's from the stomach or from the hoo-ha. I don't know. All I know is I was just there. So a lot of us have gone through some shit because we've been orphans in life. We didn't have parents, and we don't act shady. We don't. We don't. Because we already know how it feels. So why would we do it to others? All right. And he's a gambler. He risks everything. So this person risks everything for what? Because you're going to look down 10 years, 15 years down the road, 50, 60 years old, still trying to be 20, still trying to date 20-year-olds while they only want you for your money or your status. Because when you get older, trust me, I've worked in home care, and the people that I usually took care of were older men. Literally older men. And guess what? All them chicks weren't there. None of them. They all... Guess who took care of him? His ex-wife. His ex-wife. Ain't that bad a bitch? The person he gave hell to was the only one that was there when he died. He just died a few months ago. He was 62 years old. He was a player all his life too. He was an alcoholic, but he worked his ass off. He was a welder, actually. He worked on the bridges. They paid him good money. He owned his own house. He was an alcoholic, but guess what? He owned his own house. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, how long can you play the game? Until the game plays you. It's crazy how people think they know how to play chess, but they're actually playing fucking checkers. Alright. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Look. We have the lovers. The lovers. We're going to clarify the lovers with this shit show here. With this player, with the mystic. I wanted to clarify mystic, but obviously this player did something to this person that's intuitive. 43, 34, 77, 14. 14 adds to 5. 5 is change. Massive change. Financial change. That part. So we're going to get lovers. That's how it came out. So we're going to clarify what the lovers is. Wow. We got Liberator. Look at how it fell. Yeah, financial change. Look, Liberator. And Warrior. Wow, these are... Okay, so now okay. This one came out like this. We're gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna touch it. I did see it real quick, but I put it back. I really don't know what it says, but we're gonna keep that down, okay? So we have the Lovers. You see where the Lovers fell and how it fell. On top of Don Juan and Mystic with Orphan. So this Don Juan, this player, fucked with the wrong person. And you see how Lovers is? I believe this person's so messed up. As I said, this person has mother and daddy issues. So every relationship they get into, they ruin their relationships because they haven't worked through the traumas that they were caused when they, well, what that was caused as a child. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why this player came into this mystic's life was to learn many lessons himself. Him being a beggar, him being a slave to money, status. This man's like women that are like clueless out of their fucking minds, fucking retarded. But the crazy thing is, he is an alchemist. This person is an alchemist. This person knows how to manifest. But this person manifests out of the lower energies, lower frequencies, to get what he wants, which is begging, stealing. What's the other one? Pursues pleasures to determinate of health, deterioration of health, indulges at expenses of others. This is what this person does. So yeah, God brought this person in specifically for this specific person, because this person doesn't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to love themselves. So if they don't know how to love themselves, how do you expect them to love you? Because this person needs validation, because this person never got validation as a child. That's fucking sad. Guess what? I never got validation as a child, and I don't act like a fucking asshole. I can, if I really want to. I could use my gifts to do many things, but guess what? I'm not evil. And all the readings that I have done on YouTube have been free. Never asked for money. So, yeah. So this person has a lot of issues within themselves. So they project their shit. And this person's not going to be happy until they do the work. So you can have all the money and status all you want, but you are spiritually fucking broke. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? You're fucking broke spiritually. That part. So yeah. And this person, this mystic, has liberated herself, because she's like, dude, I'm done. I'm done. And God has helped her. And I want to know what this card is, because it fell right on the divine. Literally, right on the divine. Right here. So this mystic has liberated herself. because she's a true warrior. Yes. We slay demons out in these streets. That part. So yeah. This person is operating off their shadows, their traumas. And it has to do with his parents. And you know, I said this the other day. And it's crazy because I said something to someone that I was talking to a while ago. I said, now I understand why your mother left your father. Repeating the same shit and expecting a different result. Interesting. So we're going to see what the card is, because I'm interested. Are you? Because I am. Okay. Prostitute. So this person is a prostitute. Yeah. Plays material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So he prostitutes himself. Literally. Basking in money. Because that's all he's focused on. Is basking in money. So you know, when you're basking in money, all the chicks that you attract are going to be the same as you. Greedy, selfish, and egotistical. Conniving. Yes, they may look pretty with all that makeup and filler and whatever the fuck they use. I don't know. I don't use none of it. My lips are natural. I haven't had plastic surgery. So. And I don't wear makeup. Makeup is bad for you anyways. It has chemicals. And it clogs your pores. I could sense who's watching on YouTube. I don't need to see who's watching on YouTube. I could sense who's watching on YouTube. Don't worry, I got this. So yeah, so this person prostitutes themselves. Literally. Literally. Literally prostitutes himself. And it's crazy because he's a slave. He's his own slave. Slave. Yeah. Slave. So this person, like I said, remember I said this knight, right? This like shining armor, like, oh, like gives you the words and like, but you could like, sure. So as I said, this person goes off of their shadows. So elegance to a destructive ruler of principle, romantic delusions. That's all this person gives is delusion. To get what he wants. You can't make this shit up, man. I'm trying to... And this person only, you know, does, only indulges at the expense of others. This is what this person does. This person has no morals, no self-respect. None. That's why this person's considered a prostitute, a beggar, a slave. Even though he can alchemize anything. It's crazy. I could feel this energy. It's crazy. Let's see what else I have. I don't know. You know, that's so strange. I've never used these cards with you guys. Ever. The last 8 years that I've been on YouTube. And something told me to take these out tonight. And pretty interesting how we're having a feminine talk and a masculine talk. No, they don't. I said that earlier. You came in later. I did say that. Alright, anything else that we need to know? This person was a healer. Look. Healer came out. This person, this mystic orphan person came to heal this. Look, beggar's there. That's where it literally... It was supposed to be on this side, and look. Because when I had the cards, and obviously this Don Juan is a beggar. And this mystic, you know, had pure intentions the whole time. He tried, right? Because he's in that illusion how he wants to love, but he doesn't know how to love. He doesn't. Because you're running on your emotions, not on logic. And from trauma that you haven't resolved. So when you haven't resolved trauma, you bring it into relationships that don't deserve it. But that's why God always has a plan. God always has a plan for these type of people. Always. Because God brought you someone that was actually there to help, support, to guide you, to protect you. And you choose to do dirty. Because your soul is dirty. Because you'd rather choose sin it's crazy. We have 6 people and 8 likes. So you could be born in 1968 or 1986. $5888. So yeah, so this healer came to this person's life to show them the difference. But to also take responsibility of their own traumas, healing. Their own projections. Their own lies. Their own deceit. Exactly. So let's see what else. I don't know. This is pretty interesting because, like I said, I've done a masculine and feminine read, but this one has been really interesting. We have artists and we have prints. Let's see what this means. They want me to put it here. So we're going to put it there. Prints and artists. Wounded, yeah. It's contain. Interesting. So we are still talking about a masculine energy here. So this person is very skillful. I heard con artist. As I said, skillful. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Prince and artist, con artist, yeah. That part. So this person, as I said, he's running under her shadows, using power for self arrogantment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what this person does. Using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist for pity, to eligate pity. Yeah, this is what this person does. Exactly. Yeah. Crazy. He's wounded. As I said, he's running off of his shadows, his wounds. Look at, literally. I'm going to title this The Masculine Wounded. I'll write it down before I forget. The Wounded Masculine. I'm going to call it the Wounded Masculine. That part. Because that's what that is. And you know, it's not even funny. It's sad. It's literally sad. And he's just an addict. He's addicted to money, status. Who can he hurt for his own gain? So, let's get a healing message for this masculine, because obviously, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and judge this person, because we all have been there, but some of us have worked through those issues. As I said, I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a dad. I've had to work through that these last 8 years. I've had to accept myself. I had to forgive both of my parents, my mother and my father, for something that I didn't even do. But I knew if I didn't forgive them, I would still be holding on to that resentment, that anger, that bitterness. And I wouldn't be where I'm at today. That is part of healing. Accepting, like, hey, you didn't have the perfect cards, but you don't have to be a dick either. Just because you were hurt. We all were hurt. Some way, somehow, we were hurt. If it was sexually, mentally, emotionally, or physically. It's all how you go about those lessons and what you went through as a child. It's either going to shape you or break you. And your character shows it all. So, yeah, I feel bad for this person. Because this person has lots of potential. Lots. But he's alchemizing his energy in the wrong way. And that's crazy because it seemed like kind of like a story that I went through just recently. And I did try to help this person many, many, many times. And I told him the little snakes that were around him many, many times. I've tried to help this person many, many, many times. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you do. Even helping them after 4 years being stuck in one spot for 4 years. And most of those charges weren't even true. And even though that person didn't like you in the beginning, they tried their best because they see beyond what others saw. But there's always a price to pay when it comes to God's children. As it says, when God gives you a blessing and you destroy that blessing, you're going to pay tenfold for that blessing that you destroyed. That God gave you. Because God gave you, and you chose to do what you chose to do. And you don't think there's consequences? It may not be tomorrow. It may not be a year from now. It may not be 2 or 3. But it's that moment. And God's going to say, you know what? You're good? You're happy? Oh, you got all that? Oh, yeah. Bam! Take it all away. Because God's going to say, remember everything that you did? To all those people that you did? Dirty too? And you knew that you were doing dirty too? And you continue to do dirty too? When you knew deep down it was wrong? And you continue to do it because of your own selfish gain. For money. Status. Money and status, that's what that was. So you prostitute yourself, you sell yourself. That's what you do. And then when you turn 60 years old and you're all by yourself, and some nurse wiping your ass, and then you're going to sit and think about it. When your young girlfriend puts you in a nursing home. Now that's going to be funny. That's going to be funny. No. See, I don't do rituals. I let God take care of things. And then when I need some assistance, and then I say, hey, sir, I need your assistance. Or I'll call up my wizard guy. But my wizard guy has been really busy. He's a wizard / warlock. That part. So he works with the good and the bad. He works with the same thing that you used to do that you can't do no more, sir. So if I really want something done, I'll just call him. And I got the money for it too. It's not like I don't. But like, hey. But I'm not that type of person. I just let God take care of it. But there was something that I needed your help with the other day, so that was nice. So I like to thank you and appreciate you, and it was all light. See, there was no bad things or nothing. It was all light. Alright, so we're gonna assist this masculine that's wounded, that needs assistance, guys. He needs some assistance. He just needs assistance. I heard, do you believe in magic? I don't know why I just heard that. Someone could have... I don't know, I just saw the Full House. So someone could have watched the Full House when you were younger? That's pretty interesting. That was very vivid. Very vivid. Alright, let's shuffle these, because I didn't shuffle these yesterday after the live, so I'm going to shuffle them real quick. Alright, let's help this masculine over here. This person really desperately needs some assistance. Alright. Maybe some more self-love. Alright. Alright, God. God, you himself. Can you please give a message to this wounded masculine that needs your assistance at this time? I don't know, the whole deck wants to come out. Do you see? Like, literally, the whole thing wants to come out. Whoa! Dude, you see this? Cards flying everywhere. Like, literally. These two came out. And this whole deck, like, literally. I want to count how many cards. Because I'm curious. I always like to count the cards. Because numbers, there's always a reason for numbers. This is why I like to count the cards. There's always a meaning behind something. So we have 2 cards, but they're face up. So someone is not balanced. So to me, these 2 cards means someone's not balanced within their masculine and feminine energy. Someone's running out of their ego way too much and not balancing out their feminine energy, their intuition, their softness, their kindness, their gentleness. That's what happens. You become a misogynist because you're not balancing out the feminine energy within you. Oh, because I don't want to feel. So keep on attracting people that don't feel. The ones with fake lips, fake bodies. Look at the scientific proof of people that do so much cosmetic surgery on their faces and on their bodies. Look at psychology. That's like somebody taking pills. So you have 2 of these. So this person is not balancing out the feminine energy. And then we have these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, This goes to a different deck. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm interested on what card that was because we used that card yesterday. Oh, joy. It says, like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Wow, weren't we just talking about that? Even the smallest joy is the greatest source of light. So to this wounded masculine, that's what God wants you to see. To have more joy. To be more simple. Because happiness doesn't lie in material things. Because you can't take them with you. When you die, can you take money with you? Or can you take your character with you? Just asking. So we're going to actually keep this card. Because it's actually a good card. To remind the masculine, yeah, joy is, where's that? And I'm going to thumbnail this card. Just for you. For all you masculines out there. So we're going to count the cards again. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 adds to 10. Because you add the 1 and the 9 adds to 10. So and then from the 10, right, you take the 0 and you just keep the 1. So you only have a 1. We are in the universal 1 year. There you go. I said numbers are always something. There's numbers to everything. Okay. So we have the message to this masculine. So we got some healing cards. So we're going to see what the healing cards are. And we have overcoming and achievement. Overcoming and achievements. So we're going to read from those two cards. And we're going to put this stack, I don't know. We're going to keep them. Something's telling me to keep them. I don't keep that many cards. Something's telling me to read them all. And I think that's what we're going to end up with because I got to get to work. Okay? Like I need a shower, get ready for work, you know. I got like 5 hours to get to work. So it says overcoming. Today is this great school of life. I practice self-discovery by acknowledging that my fears, anger, and ego separate me from my divinity. I allow the light to grow inside me. This light gives me the power to regain over my inner kingdom. Today, I overcome all that separates me from the light that is my truest self. So yeah. It's overcoming yourself. Having self-discovery. Practicing it. Letting go of fear. Letting go of anger. Letting go of ego. And then it says achievement. It says, as I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. I believe in the truest potential. Today I have faith in my ability and in myself. I move forward towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I am always in good company on this journey towards the light. Wow. Perfect. Yes. You are your own greatest achievements. So, to the wounded masculine, overcoming, having more self-discovery, overcoming all that separates me from the light that is my truest self. Yeah. Look at what you have instead of what you don't have. We're going to read the rest and then I'm out of here. That was intense. This energy is intense. Exactly. So we're going to read all these cards. Wow, look at this. I'm going to show you something. I didn't see this until now. So you see all these cards. You see all these were upwards. And these are the only 3 that are reversed. Do you see what I see? These 3 are reversed. And all these. So obviously they want me to read the reversals. So we're going to read the reversals. Yeah, there were 3. Look. So we're not going to read these. That's my cue. I'm going to listen to my higher self. I always do. Okay. So we're going to read these 3 because they came out reverse. I'm interested on why these 3 came out in reverse. God sustains me. So this person doesn't, we're going to read it. And we're going to see why it's reversed. Why God sustains me is reversed. Because this has never happened. It says, I turn each day over to God. My worries ease and my resistance softens. The key word, softens. As Starseed said, hollow. This person's hollow. This masculine that's wounded is hollow. Let's read that again. It's crazy. God sustains me. As I turn each day over to God, my worries ease and my resistance softens. In the arms of God's love, I find inner peace, even in challenging times. Today, my faith provides me with great strength. I welcome all that comes my way, knowing that the love of God sustains me. And look at that. So this person says they whatever, I don't know what God they believe in. But all I heard was, it's time to pay. It's time to pay. This person came for the wrong one. Let's read the other one. Searching within. No, this person doesn't search within. We're going to read why it came out reversed. What I see outside myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. What I see outside myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Today I empower myself by looking past outer conditions and searching within for the source of a difficulty in my life. My inner wisdom will always help me face life challenges. It provides my best answers and my greatest healing. As I study myself, I am transformed. This person is this person what is going on? So this person has issues. We're going to read simplicity. This person doesn't know how to live in a simple life. All I heard is God's coming for you. No stone is unturned. So simplicity. Today, I choose to simplify my life. As I do so, my burdens lighten. So your burdens are just going to get worse. That part. So whatever God you chose, you're praising. You're going to regret it in the next few years. And don't say I didn't tell you to. Don't say I didn't warn you. Or maybe sooner than you think. So, today I choose to simplify my life. As I do so, my burdens lighten. I release my ego's need to understand, to prove, and to control. Interesting. This is what this person does. Seeing through the eyes of a child, I discover life in all its wonders and simplicity. As the complications and chaos of the mind fall away, I remember I am one with the light. So this person's trapped with their own thoughts. That's your karma. And it's pretty interesting. Agent 47 says, "Hala Satan." Right? And then Starseed comes out with, Allah and Satan are the same thing. Saturn. It's called karma. You know what Saturn is in astrology? Go look it up. Because these next 15 years that Saturn is direct, your ass is Saturn's for the next 15 years. So yeah, you're going to be Saturn's bitch. So yeah, praise whatever you choose. But yes. So yeah, that part. So the next 15 years, I don't know about you, but all I know is I'm ruled by Saturn. My Capricorn is in. And it's ruled by Saturn. So you fucked with the wrong one. As what God says. Don't touch my anointing. And this person chose to choose whatever God they chose over a God that knew what this person wanted. gave everything to this person, right? To only destroy themselves. Because God took it away. This is no longer and will never be. This ever coming together with this person will never happen. Ever. Look at that. This person will never have this person. Ever. Because this person was here sent by God. As you want to mock God, God's going to mock you. Wait, hold on. I think that's been happening already. Actually, the God that you praise is going to mock you. Because remember, you owe. You got to pay the piper. Because I ain't paying no piper. So. Well, let's go. Because, oh, I don't know. Starseed, I got a message for you. I don't know. I was told to read a card for you. So we're going to take out a card really quick for you. And then I'm out of here. I'm going to take a hot shower. I'm going to drink me some more tea. And then I'm going to bed. Actually, since you're here, since we're all here. So I'm going to take me my oil of oregano. It's like this little capsule. Like, this is like liquid gold. See that? That's liquid gold. Yeah, let's get a card. No, they're not tarot cards. I use oracles. I really don't use tarot. Because I am a Reiki master, so I'm just helping you heal. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to say, hey, you're going to be with Juan next week. I'm not here to say, hey, you're going to go marry freaking Elizabeth in 5 years. No, I'm not going to do that. The difference between is I use these for healing purposes. And tarot is to dig more into people's lives. And I don't care to dig into anybody's life because that's not my thing. I dig into my own life. So I'm here just to help you guys. Yes. So if you guys don't know, I am a Reiki master, practitioner. I don't practice on anybody because a lot of people got the COVID shot. So I just don't. Because I did do a session on someone that had the COVID vaccine. And it did not work with my energy at all. I was down for 2 days. So whatever the fuck is in that shit, fuck with me. So hell no. That's why I don't date nobody. No. Because look, I don't know. And I'm not against it. Hey, if you guys had to do it, I didn't have to do it. And I wasn't going to take it anyways. Because I know what's in that shit. It ain't no good shit. And then I'm hearing about the Epstein. Like how he like, what? He said he wanted his DNA in everybody. I was like, that's some cringe shit, bro. That's some psychopath shit. And then I heard some shit about. Dude. Alright, Starseed. I am going to read for you real quick. And then I'm out of here. So they wanted me to use this deck. So we're going to use that deck. I heard keep going. So also, I did hear get your master's, even if you have to come to the States. And it's not in a rush, but they're recommending that you finish the last 6 strands. Cause you're like topsy-turvy. You're there, but you're still imbalanced because you're not activated completely to the strands, like the whole 12 strands, because you're still missing the 6 strands because you only activated the first 6. So you're still like not in limbo, but you know what I mean? It's gonna take time, but like you're still like this. You know what I mean? Like you get your moments where you go down and then you go up and then you have really good days, but and then you go down. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a wave of like emotions and shit, you know what I'm saying? So until you get the 12 activated, then you'll be like, yeah, bitches. But even that, you still have to like I slack off all the fucking time. I'm not perfect. I'm supposed to be doing my chi energy. I'm supposed to be doing a lot of things. But I use my heart link. That's my go-to is my heart link. That's what I use the most. As a practitioner, I use the heart links the most. All right. Let's see what we get for you, sir. So, Starseed, I heard Gabriel said thank you. I don't know. That was strange. So I said that, and guess what card came out? Michael. Literally, look, Michael came out. So it says, the Archangel Michael, I stand for justice and truth. I live from my integrity. Yo, that's crazy. We're going to read what Michael has to say. Because if Michael popped through, there's a reason. Michael really doesn't pop through like that, so let's see what Archangel Michael has. Literally, I opened it, look, bam. So this message is literally meant for you today. So, to Starseed, he can help us to stand strong in the face of adversity, resolve our personal negativities. Remember I said about this, like you're still like this? Find strength when we are alone or feeling like outsiders. You're on this. Wave of emotions, like, yeah. I have my bad days and I have my good days. I have my bad days. It's kind of like, you know, a roller coaster. So we're going to finish that. Okay, so Michael's name translates from the Hebrew as look like God. He is the archangel we invoke in our battle against negativity. He helps us find the light within ourselves. Historically, he is a protector of both Israel and the Catholic Church. He is a patron saint of policemen, soldiers, and small children, and also watches over pilgrims and strangers. He is the fiery warrior, prince of the heavenly arms, who fights for right and justice and gives guidance to all those who find themselves in dire straits. Michael is also the beginner of patience and happiness. He is he is assisted with the element of fire, which symbolizes the burning away of what is transcendent so that only the pure and essential light may shine forth. Remember I said you had to get the other 12, the other 6 strands activated because you're like this? And that's crazy because and it's literally telling you what I said. Let's read the rest of that. Which symbolizes burning away of the transcendent so that only the pure and essential light can shine forth. He is called this beloved angel of the death because he brings us deliverance and immortality. He is the angel of the final revoking and the wearer of souls. Michael is considered the greatest of all angels in the Jewish, Christian, and Islamic religion. He is known variously as holder of the keys of heaven and the chief of the archangels, prince of the presence, angel of repentance, righteousness, mercy, and sanctification, angelic prince of Israel, guardian of Jacob, an angel of the burning bush. He is a tireless champion of good and always supports the underdog. Michael rules over the lonely strugglers. Michael rules over the lonely strugglers. He's always leading a hand to help elevate strife and trouble. Michael always comes through for me. Always. He's in the color blue. So, like, if I'm going through something really tough, I'll pray to God and then ask Archangel Michael to help. And he always comes through. I see usually like a blue light or something. And then I'm like, yep. Or I'll hear the name Michael or Mike. Or someone that I come across to. Or someone that I talk to. Usually is a Michael or Mike. And I'm like, oh, and then I'll get these intuitive hits. So it's like God sends people that are named Michael or Mike to deliver a message for me. It's strange. So we can pray to Michael to help us conquer our negativity. Whenever we become stuck, he can assist us in lifting our spirit towards a more enduring vision of life. He is there to guide and protect us against injustice and to help us open ourselves to what is eternal and lasting. We can ask him to help us in any situation where we feel overwhelmed or alone and in need of support. That part. Alright, guys. I have to be up. What time is it? Shoot, I gotta be up in like 3 hours. Where'd the time go? Well, I got home late tonight and then I had to make dinner. And I didn't get up here until literally a little while ago. About like 11:30-ish. So, time to hop in a hot shower. A nice hot shower. And get all this like weird energy off my body. Did it? See? I told you I'll get you on the next. I didn't forget you. I got your back. As you always have my back. I got your back. Well, that's enough for this evening. I'm going nice hot shower and hit my sheets. And man, I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Sleep like a baby. And hopefully we get a snowstorm. So I can sleep in. Excuse you. I don't listen to NIV. And I don't read NIV. And God created a woman and a man. I don't care what you say. And I don't care, because actually a woman can teach. Don't care what you say, Timothy 2:12 in the Bible. Don't care. That is your Bible. You don't have to agree with it, and we don't have to disagree. I could disagree to disagree. We don't have to agree on everything. But let me tell you this. I only listen to God, and I only obey to God. I don't obey any man. I don't listen to any man. Because I'm going to tell you this. The man that I talked to a while ago put me in my trenches. And let me tell you, he left me in financial distress. I have all the receipts and all the emails. So let me tell you, I would never listen to a man. So, I'm going to tell you this. I listen to God. That is it. I will never listen to a man ever again. Let's just say I have no bank accounts. I have no accounts because of a man. And I have all the receipts to prove it. All of them. So, that part. That's what happens when you listen to a man. Well, an immature man. A wounded, immature man. Let's get it right. Because he's wounded and immature. So. And I'm not a man hater, because most of my mobs are men. You can ask them. They're in the chat right now. I got Keith and I got 3. They're my mobs. So I'm not a man hater. But guess what? Those men protect me. That part. So, thank you to my mobs this evening. I appreciate you. Because you guys are awesome men. And you guys deserve awesome women. Well, Starseed is married. So he's taken, ladies. He is taken. He is married. And he's happily married. And he's been married for years. That part. So. I wanted to see something. Well, good evening, my friends. I will be back sometime this week. I don't know when. Sometime. Hopefully we have a snowstorm tomorrow. Well, today. I gotta call my brother. Because he got hit pretty hard. New York City got hit pretty hard. Long Island got hit pretty hard. We missed it. So, thank God, because I didn't want to pay someone to plow me out. So, but we did get snow, but not a lot like we got last week. So, but we're supposed to get I think we're supposed to get 1 feet or 2 feet tomorrow. We live in the mountains. I think it's going to hit us more than New York City is, so. So, and then we got snow again on Saturday. So. Well, you're welcome, Starseed. You know, I was actually shocked that you even came on tonight. Because I didn't think you was going to come on tonight. And if you guys want any, like... Here, it's crazy today. It's crazy right now. Alright, guys. You guys have a good night. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so you send a post. You will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And I will catch you soon. I was saying who was saying in the chat. I'm going to check the chat real quick. And then I'm off to Neverland. Dude, I'm seeing the chat and I'm like, how immature. Like, you should see the immature comments. Like, how old are you? Dude, I can never date someone younger than me ever again. Because they're fucking retarded. Yeah, no, I was looking at the chat. 2 feet of snow? Yeah, they said we're supposed to get like 2 feet of snow tomorrow. Well, today. So, I'm looking forward to it because I want to stay home. I don't want to drive. I don't mind driving in the snow, but I don't want to drive. So, yeah. Well, my friend, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night.